Though the Heat have somehow managed to not get reverse swept in the conference finals, they still have a really long way to go before getting a ring, and fans are going crazy. After almost choking the series, the Heat reminded everyone last night that they should be taken seriously by absolutely demolishing the Boston Celtics and sending them to Cancun. Though it was getting scary for Miami fans, they came out strong and fast, and the Celtics didn't even stand a chance. With the Celtics now once again having a disappointing end of their season, it'll be interesting to see what happens to the team during the offseason. With rumors of Jaylen Brown looking to join Houston and Harden, it could leave the Celtics with a serious gap in their lineup that won't be easily filled. Last year, the Celtics eliminated the Heat in a Game 7 series to advance to the finals, and this year it seems as though Jimmy Butler knew what he was saying at the end of that heartbreak.
Next year, we will have enough, and we're going to be right back in the same situation, and we're going to get it done.
Through almost sheer willpower, they did just that and now have another chance to win a ring with Jimmy Butler. This will be their 7th appearance in the finals, the last time being back when they lost to the Lakers in the 2020 bubble playoffs. The Heat's path to the playoffs has seemed like a miracle run, beating much better teams and their whole roster playing at an all-star level. Jimmy Butler has truly gained the reputation of having that dog in him in the playoffs, absolutely taking over games when the Heat needed him most, but the battle is not over yet. He has the chance now to truly cement his legacy and earn himself a spot in the Hall of Fame with his toughest challenge to face yet in the Nuggets. Butler clearly recognized this, as when the rest of the team seemed happy to be moving on, Jimmy reminded everyone that he's not satisfied until they've gone the distance. Even after winning the Larry Bird Eastern Conference MVP, Jimmy seemed completely unmoved, adding even more evidence that he may in fact be Michael Jordan's son. On top of this all, Jimmy's playoff run has been even more crazy, as most of his supporting cast actually went undrafted before joining Miami. This is not to discredit any of them though, as they've all been showing the other teams what they missed out on, with players like Caleb Martin, Duncan Robinson, and Gabe Vincent putting up 15 plus points a night. In Game 7, Caleb scored over 20 points to lead the Heat to victory and spit in the face of every team that didn't draft him. The Heat have already knocked out one first seed with Milwaukee, but with the Nuggets as the clear favorites to win, Miami is once again facing an uphill battle. Though the first 3 games of the Eastern Conference Finals looked like the Heat were the clear favorite, it seemed like they needed the added pressure to finally close the series out in Boston, or maybe they just wanted to be extra petty and really hurt the fan base of their rivals. Whatever the reason may be, it gave Denver even more time to rest, and come Thursday, Miami will be fighting their biggest opponents yet, and it may get ugly. Both Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo have been slightly exposed by the Celtics for having a tough run in the second half of the series, and if Denver does the same, Miami will be struggling to get a win. Jimmy has been able to mostly pull it together in the final quarters, still having that clutch factor in him, but Bam needs to step up his game if he's facing Jokic. Though he did have a couple tough games with Boston, Butler has been showing up big this year, averaging 30 points this playoff, and for context, his overall playoff average is 21 points across his career. If he can keep his playoff reputation alive, Miami may give Denver a run for their money, and after all, they made the finals for a reason and have been doing that all playoffs.